During morning heat up, you have lots of extra heat available in this oven. It's a great time to prep some pizza ingredients, prep some other entrees that you're going to serve, and for refiring later. I have some red peppers I'm going to roast off in here. This oven's great. I want to go so close to the flame so that I can get some blackening without really cooking the pepper too much. I also have some raw Italian sausage that I've hand pulled. I'm going to get that in and just cook it about 3/4 of the way so that my pizza prep people are not handling raw sausage. I also have a tray of bacon I'm going to cook. This oven cooks the bacon beautifully on sheet pans. There are certain pizza ingredients that it's nice to take some water out of so you don't end up with soggy pizzas. Mushrooms are one of them. They seem dry, but they have a lot of moisture in them. So I like to cook off some of the moisture and transform the ingredients a little bit. I've got some salt, some olive oil, and some thyme on these mushrooms. It's going to give them a very unique character. Do you use chicken breast on your pizzas as one of your toppings? If so, there's no sense buying it pre-cooked. You can cook it up really easily during this time period every morning. Do you serve wings? You might as well get ahead of the game and cook off a bunch of wings for refiring later as well. Use this heat when you're firing up this oven. Instead of just having it go up the flue, you can be using it to prep a lot of ingredients, turning them into something special. Oh, these peppers are already getting a nice little blister on them. I'm going to spin them around. Another 3 or 4 minutes, those are going to be ready to put in a bag so that we can peel them easily. That sausage is ready to go into the prep table. I don't want to overcook it because I don't want it to be dry, but again, I really don't want to put raw sausage on these pies. This is a half sheet pan full of wings on a cooling rack. We could have 6 sheet pans full of wings in this oven right now. It just depends on how many you need. The mushrooms are taking on some nice color. I'm going to give those one stir, put them back in for a couple minutes, and then they'll be ready to go in the prep table too. Now we don't want to take the bacon too far because it is going to cook again once the pizza goes in the oven. I do want to save some of that bacon grease though for the Brussels sprouts. Those are perfect. Just enough water out of them so they're not going to make my pizza soggy. Just enough color that I've really improved the flavor. You can see the side of the pepper facing up is the side that's really getting the color from the radiant flame. So I'm going to give these all just a little bit of a flip. Another couple minutes and they'll be perfectly roasted. These are about halfway there. Just giving them a flip to even things out. With the help of a little leftover bacon grease, we're going to transform these Brussels sprouts into some tasty morsels. I'm going to take them most of the way now and then have them for refire later. Okay, so these are about halfway done right now. They're getting some nice color on both sides. I'm going to go ahead and give them a stir. And then I'm going to add a couple of extra ingredients that are going to make them even better. These are not being cooked to order. They will be cooked to order later, refire to go with an entree. Going to sprinkle some shallots on top. And to take it full circle, a little bit of bacon. And we'll just pop that back in the oven and let it cook for another few minutes. Okay, these peppers are looking great now. They're ready to go in a container and sweat off so we can get the skins off very easily and have some nice roasted red peppers for our pizza prep rail. Okay, with one more stir, these Brussels sprouts look fantastic. You could hit these with a little bit of chicken stock at this point, a little red wine vinegar. I'm going to put a little Parmesan on them after we refire, and they're going to go right out to the table. Not a lot of people are using wood stone ovens to cook tater tots, but I'll tell you what, there is no better way to cook these. Just put them in a sheet pan, 20 minutes later, pull them out, they're perfect. No flipping, no mess. They make a wonderful base for an oven-baked hash with eggs on it. Okay, these chicken breasts are done. These would be perfect to go on a salad or use as a pizza topping. You can refire these. They're still very moist because they cooked so fast. A wise man once said, when cooking wings, you cook them till they're done and then you cook them for 5 more minutes. That's what we've done here. All right, these tater tots are looking fantastic. These could be used later to assemble a more complex dish or served as is, just refired briefly and served as is.